Alright, let me just start this video off by saying, don't worry, it's still me, Onakin. I just figured I'd show up in full Nagi mode today because, let's be honest, you already know what's coming. Yup, the long-awaited NEL Nagi trailer dropped yesterday, and man, it's already got the entire community buzzing. Now, I know a bunch of people have already posted trailer reactions and breakdowns, so I'm not going to just do the same thing all over again. Instead, we're going to talk about everything you actually need to know before NEL Nagi releases. His moves, rarity, cosmetics, and all the recent updates surrounding him. So first off, yeah, the trailer was fire. The animations looked super clean, especially the part where they showcased his 5-shot volley move. It's pretty clear this is going to be his core awakening ability. It looked powerful, fluid, and full of those classic Nagi fakeouts we all love. I've seen some comments saying the animation felt a bit too long or dramatic, and I get where that's coming from. But keep in mind, teaser animations are always stretched out a bit for effect. The actual in-game version will most likely be quicker and more practical for matches while still keeping that stylish flair. Now, let's clear something up. NEL Nagi is not a rework of U20 Nagi. He's an entirely separate style. I've said this in multiple past videos, but it's finally starting to click with more of the community. He's just like NEL Bachira. Completely different kit, different flow, different rarity. Speaking of rarity, yeah, we can basically confirm NEL Nagi is going to be mythic. It just makes sense. NEL Bachira was the one who eliminated Nagi in the story, and he's a mythic. So putting Nagi anywhere below that wouldn't really line up. And please, for the love of your spins, stop wasting them on legendary U20 Nagi. Save them up. If you've got at least 30 or 40 saved, you've got a solid shot at pulling NEL Nagi when he finally drops. He's almost guaranteed to be one of the strongest, and you'll definitely want him on your roster. Let's talk about his moveset a bit deeper. So far, we've seen 5-shot volley, which is likely his main awakening move. But since he's mythic, that means he should have at least 2 awakening moves, possibly 3. NL Reo has 4 if you consider his offensive and defensive sides. Even Aiku has 3, his awakening steel, basilisk, and former striker. So yeah, there's a good chance we'll get more than just 5-shot volley here. For his base kit, the devs have already confirmed he's going to have a trap move, which fits perfectly with his playstyle. There's also speculation that he might have a dribble that looks like a fake shot. A bit like a feint that causes ankle breaks if someone tries to steal. It could work similarly to Jour Latch. That's just a theory for now, but with Nagi's flair and unpredictability, it's not hard to imagine. As for his shot animation and aura, we'll probably see something with a skull-themed visual. Maybe blue, white, and black effects that match his NEL design. His flow will also be new and likely connected to that skull theme. I'm expecting it to include buffs like increased jump height, stronger shooting power, and maybe even some trap or pass bonuses. The key is that it has to feel fresh and balanced, not another overpowered release like NEL Rin or Aiku. Let's hope the devs learned from those drops. Now, let's get into cosmetics. I'm almost certain we'll see a goal effect bursting with skull energy, maybe a dramatic pose or emote where Nagi looks over his shoulder as the aura lights up. It would be cool if they added an animation where he subtly brushes off his sleeve or glances away after scoring. Something simple but full of style like Nagi himself. And yeah, on top of all that, there's more. One of the lead devs confirmed they're finally adding the impact frames and subtitles to NEL Rin's awakening move. Stuff that was supposed to be in at launch but didn't make it. It's a small change, but it's great to see the devs going back and polishing older styles too. Now, speaking of upcoming additions, let's talk more in depth about the buzz surrounding the McNagi event. From what's circulating right now, it seems like there's going to be a dedicated limited time event where players can unlock the highly anticipated McNagi skin. And while we still don't know the exact details, whether it's a challenge-based unlock, a reward from completing missions, or even tied to lucky spins, what we do know is that the design has caught a lot of attention. It's fun, it's creative, and it's just the kind of thing that brings energy back into the game. Personally, I really hope this isn't one of those exclusive skins that, after a certain number of players get him, he will be gone forever after like a couple of days, like with the Easter Kaiser skin. Not everyone can log in on day 1, and it would honestly be a shame for newer or returning players to miss out just because of timing. Skins like this should be celebrated, not vaulted. Now, shifting gears, there's something that's been bothering a lot of us in the community, and that's the recent disappearance of Kura from the official Blue Lock Rivals Discord server. If you've been around for a while, you know that Kura has been a big figure in the BLR space, engaging with players, gathering feedback, and just helping move things forward. So when he left, it definitely raised some eyebrows. I've seen some people speculate that it might have something to do with the ongoing discussions around Goalbound and how their update timelines have occasionally overlapped with BLR's events. Some even think it's part of a deeper drama behind the scenes. But look, I don't want to jump to conclusions. I don't know the full story, and unless Kura himself chooses to speak out about it, all we're left with is rumors. That said, I am really curious about what you guys think. Why do you think Kura left? Do you think it'll have an impact on the direction or communication in Belarus moving forward? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And actually, if enough of you are interested, maybe I'll dedicate a full video to breaking all this down. What Kura's role has been, what his exit could mean, and how it might shape the future of the game. Let's just stay respectful about it and avoid throwing blame without facts. At the end of the day, this community is built on sharing ideas and having conversations, not jumping to drama. So yeah, let me know if you'd be interested in seeing that kind of video. And of course, stay tuned for more updates as we head deeper into the summer season. Oh, and before we wrap things up, for those of you who haven't caught up on all my recent videos, here's a quick recap of what's still on the horizon. Aside from the confirmed impact frames and subtitles being added to NEL Rin's Awakening move, there's also a full rework of his animations reportedly might be development, not confirmed though. According to recent polls and dev responses, we can expect it, but as I said, no official leaks beside polls. On top of that, we've also got a much-needed rework for Shadoo coming soon, which, honestly, I'm surprised wasn't included in the QOL update list earlier. It's definitely overdue, and I know a lot of players have been waiting for him to finally get the justice he deserves. But it doesn't stop there. A brand new style for Charles is also in the works, and who knows? We might even get to see some chemistry or combo feature between Nagi and Rio. And let's not forget the possibility of a part 2 to the summer update, which could add even more layers to what's already shaping up to be one of the busiest and most content-rich seasons BLR has ever had. So stay sharp, keep those lucky spins ready, and let me know what you're most excited about in the comments. So yeah, what's your prediction? Will the McNagi event kick off soon, or is it just one small piece of a bigger summer roadmap? With everything that's been teased lately, it feels like there's still so much more to come. Maybe we'll see another part of the summer update drop next week, or maybe something entirely unexpected. Either way, get your lucky spin stocked up and ready. Let me know down in the comments what kind of moves or animations you're hoping NEL Nagi brings to the table. Do you think he'll flip the current meta like NEL Rin did? Or will he take a more balanced, support-focused approach? Whatever happens, this is definitely one of the most exciting moments we've had in BLR in a long time. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to stay up to date with all things BLR, make sure to hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and turn on notifications so you don't miss a thing. Thanks for sticking around till the end, and I'll catch you in the next one.